to teach her how to do a facial based on the state board expectation. So the first thing I did is I disinfected my work area, I laid a towel down, and I lined my products up in the way in which I'm going to use them. First thing I'm going to use is antiseptic, then I'm going to use my cleansing cream, then I'm going to use my exfoliating cream, then I'm going to use my massage cream, and then I'm going to use my moisturizer. So right away, we draped her so that you cover up the hair, okay? Then you're going to spray with antiseptic, spray your hands. Go ahead, you're all doing it with me. Spray your hands. Then, it is very, very important when you go to take the cleansing cream out, you gotta only take a little bit, and I put it on the back of my hand, I kind of smashed it on. You must close the container. You gotta close it. As soon as you're done with it, you gotta close it, okay? Then I'm gonna go and take the product, I'm gonna rub it in. Why do we rub it into our hands? Just to warm it up. Where do I start? Down at her chin. I'm just gonna wipe it up. Wipe down her nose, wipe on her forehead. This is really quick. When you do the cleansing cream, you're just trying to be quick about it. Then I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take 2 tissues, and I'm gonna make a little mitt out of them. I do a little triangle, and then I fold it down, fold this one in, fold your corners in. And then, what are we gonna do with the cleansing cream that we have on the face? We're gonna remove it with these little mitts. You're gonna fold your corners in, you're gonna take both your mitts, you're gonna start where? Down at the chin. You're gonna wipe all this product off. That's to remove any kind of makeup, anything they might have on their face. And if you have too much product on your hand, just wipe it off with those tissues. And you're gonna keep the trash to the side. At state boards, you're gonna have a bag to put it in. All right, the next part is your exfoliant, yes? Now the exfoliant's a little different. The exfoliant on state board is expected to not touch your skin. So when you open up this container and you take the product on the spatula, you're just gonna apply it to the little cotton rounds. So as soon as I'm done putting it on the cotton rounds, what must I do to the container? You have to pop it all closed, okay? Then I'm gonna take these 2 cotton rounds, what am I gonna do with them? Apply it to her skin. Where do you start? The chin. Down at the chin. And you're just gonna kinda scrub that on. How do you remove this now? What are we supposed to use? Steam towel. So we're gonna go and get really warm water. When you go to state board, your towel's already gonna be wet. I forgot the toner. How do we apply the towel on the face? You're gonna make it real long. Put the center of the towel on her forehead. You're gonna lay it around her face. When you're doing a human, make sure you leave this on a little bit. It feels really lovely.
Like how much?
Till you probably start feeling it cooling off. You know what I mean? Won't be long.
The purpose is to open up the pores.
And you're gonna go and rub all this off. Try not to rub her eyeballs too much. Okay?
My eyebrows.
Yeah, for some, right? All right, so then after that's done, now we're gonna go, I think she's good. Now we're gonna go into the massage. You guys remember any of that?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna take the massage product, I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. What do I have to do with the container?
Close it.
Gotta close it. I'm gonna take the product, I'm gonna warm it up. Where do I apply? Chin. Put it on the chin. Are you following along?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so the massage means that you have to make sure you do what the whole time? Never, ever, ever remove both hands off her face, okay? If you have to get something or grab something, they always recommend to leave one finger on the face and then get whatever you need to get, okay? So now we're going to go and start being able to look at our movements. That paper that I have in front of you, the first picture says that I'm sliding up underneath her chin. And swirl. Why didn't she at her station working?
Because I need to put the exfoliating. If I'm listening.
Okay, stop what you're doing. Go over to your mannequin and let's get you swirling all the way up. And then you're gonna go and slide down and then swirl back up. And there's really no right or wrong. You just, how fast am I going? You kind of want to go slow, and we're going to have music on tomorrow, so you'll be able to kind of just follow the tempo of the music. You want to go nice and slow and just kind of relaxing. That's what you want to, you don't want to go too fast. So now the next picture shows that you're kind of going all the way up to the eyes and under the eyes. And then you're going to slide back down. Then go up to the eyes, under the eyes, and then slide back down. Go up under the eyes, slide around, slide back down. And then they have you going up the forehead. Go all the way over to the one side, all the way over the other side. I just hit her eyeball. And then you're gonna swirl and kind of create 3 lines on the forehead. And that's the second picture on the the first picture on the second row. And then they have you making X's on her forehead. I'm going like way faster than I want you guys to go tomorrow. I just kind of want to go over each picture. Then you're going to put your fingers together and you're going to fold them out. Right on her forehead still. And then the last on the second side is that one that I told you about. It feels really good when you pull up by the eyebrows, kind of pull up kind of with a lot of pressure. Press down and go around. And what is this muscle called? Orbicularis oculi. Yeah. So you just kind of be pressing up on her eyebrows and around her corrugator and around her orbicularis oculi. And then they have you going down her nose and then swirling out on what muscle now? Yeah. Yeah. So you're going to go down the nose and swirl under. What massage movement am I using? When I start any massage and end any massage, what massage movement? Effleurage. Everybody say effleurage. Effleurage. All right, so now the second picture is you go from the corners of the mouth. You're going to swirl all the way up to her eyes and you're going to press around her corrugator. Then go down underneath her mouth, swirl around to the eyes, go up around, and then swirl, and then around her corrugator. And then you got one where you go underneath her, you go to her chin, underneath her lip, and up over her lip. Down by her chin, pinch under her lip, and then pinch over her lip. All right, and now now we're gonna show you, remember petrissage? You're gonna start by the chin. You're gonna pretend like you're pinching. That's called your petrissage movement. And then you're gonna take corner of her mouth, kind of go out some, and do the tops of her cheek. So you got like 3 lines you're following. The bottom of her jaw, out to her ear, and then on her cheeks out to her temples. And do your petrissage. And then you're gonna follow those same lines. You're gonna swirl down by her jaw, slide down, slide out into the middle of her cheek, and then slide back out again. And then, what's this one called? Does anybody remember what this one's called? Tapament, tapotment. And you're just gonna tap all over her face. It sounds really funny when you all tap at the same time. See what I mean? Like we could have music in here. And then the very last step is just going up her chin. We do not recommend that you guys, for state boards, you can't. You have no shoulders on your mannequin. But even when you do them tomorrow and Friday, you're not going to be doing down on her shoulders. I don't even know that I want you doing down on her neck. We just stick with the face. Just stick with the face. All right, so then after this, we are going to, we have to use our tissue mitt. So I'm getting my tissues, but I'm still, I always kind of still maintain constant contact with her face. I don't think they expect you to do that. I don't know, I just always do. So you do your mitt, and then what do you have to do after you do your mitt? Where are you gonna start removing the product? On the chin. And you're gonna start removing all that. So once I get the massage product off, what do we have to do next? The toner. So you're gonna take, yep, you have antiseptic. That's what toner is. You got antiseptic right on you, on your station. You're gonna spray the antiseptic, and where are we gonna apply it? Start at the chin, apply down the nose, up on the forehead. Yep, antiseptic is toner. And then what's the last product I'm using? Moisturizer. So you're gonna open the lid up, you're gonna get a little bit of your product out. What do you gotta make sure you do with your product? Gotta close that container. It's very, very crucial to close the container. Take your product, rub it where? Rub it in your hands first to make it nice and warm. And then done. Your facial is done.